What's up, cyberspace cadets? It's IRATE Prostate here with another edition of Creem Streem. That's right, we're creaming it tonight with some awesome people in the house. We got our regulars, of course, and I'll get to them right after I introduce our main guest for the night. It's Kpt Kerosive. Say hello to everybody, Cap.
Well, hi there, folks. My name's Kpt Kerosive, and I like long walks to the bar.
And Tennessee Marine.
Oh, God, just a long walk to the bar. Fuck that. I'm going to hop in a scooter and fucking moped my ass down to a bar. What's up?
Indeed. And then, of course, we got Sir Adamantine.
Caffeinated cheers, everyone.
Yeah. And Big Fat Brian.
What up, fam?
That's right. We're rolling it tight in the house tonight, and we'll probably have some stragglers drop in. I believe Occam will be joining us. Miles is, as we say, MIA, or missing in action. So yeah, I really have been watching a lot of stuff on the interwebs, and especially YouTube, and Kpt Kerosive stuff caught my eye because there's a distinct visual style. There's a distinct the way. Talk about what you do, Cap, because you really are doing something fun and unique, and I really love I love just about everything everything you did, not just about everything I've seen, everything I've seen. It's been funny as shit.
Yeah, no pressure or anything. I mean, he just really loves you and everything. No pressure whatsoever.
Hey, now I'm gonna be worried. I'm gonna make a video you're not gonna like.
Just remember, I'm a dick riding sub whore now. Just
all right.
So let me ride some dicks.
Well, I've only got a handful for you to suck off, so you know it's gonna.
Well, then it's gonna be a short motherfucking night.
We can talk later, IRATE. I'm gonna have some fun.
But yeah, I appreciate that. I don't get to make videos that often.
Yeah, yeah, and you like to have fun. I occasionally like to have fun with the. Those people that call you, you know, it's like I've been getting all these. I own 2 vehicles that had warranties with them, and of course those warranties are expired. And I got all these guys calling me. They want to. I still keep getting this one car that I totaled like 2 years ago, and I keep telling them, you know, the car was totaled 2 years ago, and it's like, what did I? And then they ask me what if I got any other cars, and I tell them, so you know, and they of course they don't want them. They're not leaving me alone. So might as well have fun. What do you?
Yeah, once they get your number, they just keep calling. Like you can tell them no and to fuck off and die, and they'll just keep calling you. They don't care. You're on the list.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of which, I remember something back in the day. This must have been when I was like a kid or something like that. Like, geez, like maybe 12, 13, 14. Like there was this national like do not call list that like was in the news, to where if you didn't want people to call you, didn't fucking help anything. People still call you with dumb shit like your computer's got a bunch of viruses and shit. It's like, no, the fuck it don't. It's just a piece of shit. You lied to me.
That list is still there. It's just these people call from outside the country, so they don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Right. It makes no difference, and the governments don't really do anything about it. So you know, you gotta do what you can to slow them down, fuck with them. If enough people call them in a day, like, they will change their numbers or just stop answering. Or they'll answer the phone like, fuck you, right away. So that kind of doesn't help with business.
Not to be serious on the subject, but I have this beautiful app on my cell phone that if you're not in my address list, you immediately go to voicemail. No ring, no nothing.
Yeah. That sounds about like you. That sounds like something you would do, Addy.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, and it's kind of nice now, too. A lot of the phone companies are doing that thing where it pops up and it says scam likely when it calls you. So you know it's a telemarketer or it's somebody trying to get some money out of you one way or another.
Right, but then you wouldn't get the opportunities to make content like you do. And by the way, I didn't know who this lady was until today, and I actually watched a couple of her videos. Now, not to be, you know, sucking, well, I assume you have a clit, not a dick, but I don't want to misgender you. I know that's a big thing on the internet, but
I'm an attack helicopter, so we're
okay. Well, not to suck your rotary blades, you know, any more than what IRATE has.
Oil them up.
Yes, no, I'm. Well, we can talk later. But the thing about it is this lady here, she'll fuck with telemarketers and shit like that in character of like some of your favorite shows, like Khaleesi. I think that's one of the ones I watched from Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
It is indeed.
I was talking about that.
I have a fire. I don't have a firewall. I have an ice wall. It's very nice.
Yeah, dude. Like she'll be sitting there fucking with people like during the call and record it and shit. And she's like fucking with them as like Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. It's actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's the best part. And there's so many channels too. Like I said, everybody's got their niche and does different stuff. So definitely Google the scam baiting. Go check it out. And if you're bored one day, fucking call scammers. Call them up. Don't use your regular phone number unless you want calls back though. Use Fire RDC or Sideline or Text Now or one of those apps and give them a call. It's a good time.
See, I've tried fucking with people like that before, but it just eventually devolves into, where the fuck are you at? I will fucking find you and kill you. I will kill your entire family. Where are you at? India, bitch? I'm getting a plane ticket. I've got a passport. Let's do this.
I will see you tomorrow. Come riding in on an elephant. Watch out.
Actually, last week I spent an hour and a half talking to a scammer specifically about my business, and he was like, "We can get you this nicer internet, and we'll set you up with an email, and you'll get better advertising and all sorts of stuff." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, oh you tell me all about it." Meanwhile, I'm playing League of Legends, you know, and I'm just bullshitting this guy the entire time, and he's like, "Okay, so all we're gonna need is your routing number," and I'm like, "Oh, about that, click."
No, and they get pissed too. Like if you waste their time, once they realize that they're not getting any money, like they will have meltdowns on you.
Oh yeah, they do. Because he called me back like 6 times.
Holy shit, man! What I loved was the one where I don't know where you got this thing, but it looks like a lady's butt, like right?
Yes,
and it talks when you slap it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right? Or does it have something for like the man to stick his penis in?
Yeah, it's a male masturbatory toy,
Okay,
otherwise known as a pocket pussy. Yeah.
So talk about that. It was so fucking funny, man. Because this guy's like talking and she's going, "Oh, dude, I never."
The problem, though, check this out. The problem I had making that video is that most of them would just sit there and listen to it. They wouldn't hang up. They just wanted to listen.
Hello? Oh, shit.
I don't think very many people call them and make funny noises now. But it's pretty funny. They thought they were listening to something real, and it's just a slab of silicone of barrier.
Can you not hear him?
Yes, I'm here.
That's okay, because
guys, while we got silence, somebody say something.
The telemarketers heard. They're like, "Fucking trying to fight forever." Do what?
Everybody like F5 or pop out and try to pop back in because
everyone's robot to me.
Yeah, it happened when Occam popped in.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, Occam pop out.
Still a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all pretty clear. Technical difficulties. Full text for India.
Oh, that's great. I'm robot. Can you hear me?
Dude, everybody's roboting. Shit. I hate it when it does this. Everybody pop out and try to buy. All right, Sir Adamantine. Occam. Pop out and reboot or something.
All right. I'm lying here. Hello?
Yeah, you're roboting too. Everybody's roboting.
Hello?
All right, Sir
I can hear
Adamantine.
you pretty good, sir. Sir Adamantine.
Is it me? I'm gonna hop out.
I love technology.
I do too. This is
Yeah.
pissing me off. This
It's a lot of
really
fun.
is pissing me
Especially
off.
when it goes wrong.
Hello,
Definitely
take
some
the
concept
part.
support.
Oh man, hello.
I need to hold down a Windows key and the letter R.
I heard you have Kpt Kerosive on it. $95. Get the secret to it.
I'm thinking, everyone, based on my personal experience and based on the chat, that we all sound like shit right now.
All right, you sound fine,
yes,
Captain. Sir Adamantine. All right, Sir Adamantine.
Yeah, I hear you. Chat, can you tell us what's going on for you?
I think Occam knocked it out. I think it's because every time he pops in, it starts happening. It's his connection.
I'm afraid to talk. I don't want to talk to my robot.
I'm not quite sure that's possible. The doctor can take out all of our accounts.
Yeah, it's Occam.
Damn you, Occam.
You'll get out of here, Occam.
I'm too afraid to talk now. I don't want to be a robot.
You are a bad man for making the Streem robot.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do with him in here. So, I've got an idea.
Malachi, you sound bad.
You sound bad. You should feel bad. Oh yeah, what's up, guys?
I love your voice there. That's beautiful. Let's see here.
Viper just said IRATE is fine. I'm okay-ish, and everyone else is major roboting.
Right.
Apparently, I'm especially roboting.
Especially Big Fat Brian.
Especially.
Although part of that may be the fake Indian accent.
I do not know what you're talking about. Why would you call me fake? You do not know this. I'm 100% Indian.
All right.
Let me make a suggestion.
Occam has to pop out. Occam, it's his connection. Okay, everybody sound off.
See, it's strange because, sir, you sound fine to me. You sound perfectly clear.
All right, Tennessee.
Come again.
Brian, you do not sound fine.
Yeah, the only people that sound fine are Addie and IRATE to me, so.
Occam, leave and come back, Occam.
Is he back in?
Why, hello.
I don't know what to do, man. I don't know
Everybody, all right, let's everybody go to the waiting room, okay? Let's see if we can do it from there.
Aloha. Here.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. All right. Everybody completely disconnect and come back in. God damn it. God damn it, I can't do anything in streamer mode. All right. Okay. Brian? Test?
What's up?
Test?
What up?
Cap?
Oh god. Oh god. My
Can you
life.
hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Brian! What's going on? I'm afraid.
This is kind of funny in itself, though.
I know, it's great. You got more
Best.
viewers while waiting.
IRATE,
I'm still hearing robot.
IRATE, are you sure you don't want to go to that hangout section?
No, here's what you do. All right. This has worked before, okay? You go ahead, Sir Adamantine, and open a hangout, okay?
Will do.
What if everyone lifts their arms above their head, and then you put your right foot in? That might fix it.
I'm doing it, Ryan. I'm doing it. I believe in you. I believe in
Put your
you.
right foot out. Jesus Christ, Kerosive.
Do the hokey pokey.
How dare you?
I'll
You're gonna ruin the whole stream.
I know. I came here and everything falls to shit. That's what's up.
This is why we need people from India.
I really
This is
think
why
it's
we-
Occam's connection, because every time he joins in, it something happens like this, and I think it's his interwebs is just shitty.
IRATE, throw your email out in the your general.
My
If you guys are
email.
doing a Google Hangouts, then I have to go download that shit. I don't have that.
You don't have. All right, then you just stay in here with me, Kerosive. I think I can load into both of them actually.
Are you on a phone, Kerosive?
What?
What?
Are you on a phone, not a computer?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
You got any
And
ideas?
this is why we need people from India to call about the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe,
see, if India just, was in control of the interwebs, none of this would happen. They're
I know,
very
man,
good
I'm
at
telling you.
technical support.
Fucking conspiracy theory, bro.
For the low price of, getting it done, you can get a lifetime technical support agent.
I can hear people now, but now it's all robot-y.
right. Get out of the. Get out of this, Occam. They're going to send you a hangout.
We love you, Occam, but get the fuck out.
He's not reading anything I'm sending him, man. In the general.
IRATE,
Yes.
put your email in the general chat, please.
My email.
Just DM it.
Or GM, whatever. Just
I mean,
somewhere.
also,
Where I couldn't hear everybody's voices.
Holy.
It's all Occam's fault. I think.
Hello.
It wouldn't let me unmute no matter how many times I rebooted. And then it unmuted, but I still couldn't hear anyone talking even when it showed that you were.
Your connection is shit.
Is that thing in the background of this live stream? It's a queen shitting out heads.
Yeah.
That is that's
I
beautiful.
love it. I love it.
All right. So why did you need the email?
For the Hangouts.
Why do you need an email? Just
Just
put a link in.
you're asking me to do shit I don't do. So just
Just put a
whatever.
link. Just put a link. Put the link in. Put a link in. Fuck it.
You said I couldn't do a regular Hangout like on my channel. I had to do like a Google Hangout like from like.
Just a regular hangout. Just a.
God, this is so fucking
No,
rocket
just
science.
do it. Just hold on.
Fine.
Listen. Please help me out here. All right, you do it like you're doing a video. I mean, like a camera call. I'll go to it. Okay. All right. And without call.
Here you go. I created a hangout.
You did?
Oh, good. Let's go with Brian.
Yep. There's the link. I just DM'd it to you.
Okay, I'm in my DMs. Okay. Has everybody got it? All right. Do you see where it says broadcasters only? He can put it in there too.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in broadcasters only. Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is.
Just above the live studio.
Okay.
All right.
Hey. Okay.
Where is said link?
It's in broadcasters only. That's right below private. It's right above the live stream studio.
Okay. Okay. Brian?
Yep, what's going on?
Okay. It's got like a everybody go to the hangout. Yes.
Where's
It's in broadcasters only.
broadcasters only section.
I'm gonna mute over here.
I'm the pickled parrot, so forgive me.
You gotta mute yourself on one end.
Rules. I see like a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't see like.
Do you not see broadcasters only? Right above the live studio.
Check your spam folder.
I just muted him.
Brian, can you hear me?
Get sent through email, or isn't it just
hold on.
No.
I thought the link was somewhere on Discord.
There we go. We're very clear all of a sudden.
Funny how that works. Fuck Discord.
Well, no, Discord's fine. It's just, you know, sometimes they do maintenance at like peak hours for some reason.
Jesus.
Fucking hey. Well, I'm glad we got this figured out at least, my dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's coming in fine. I can hear all of you perfectly fine. No roboting. I don't know
Check
how
1, 2,
I am,
3.
but
Check 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me?
copacetic.
Hello? All right. Let's see what we're going here.
Agreed, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
Am I still here?
All right. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
Coming in great.
Go, man.
All right. Do y'all not see the for broadcasters only?
I don't know if people can even hear me.
I see
here.
it.
I can.
Well, we all see it. We're
Do I
here.
sound normal?
Captain Kerosive.
Roboting.
God damn it.
Fuck. Captain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Occam,
Yes.
get out of the get out of Discord.
Okay.
she
No,
doesn't have
not
the
you,
app.
not you, Captain Occam.
Bro.
A link to the thing.
Yes. All right, Cap.
I'm sorry. It's just too funny.
Yes, sir.
No, dude. I know. I
All
don't
right,
mean
right above live studio. All right, do you see that on the Discord?
All right, mute your
Broadcasters
Discord.
only.
I can't. I have to talk to Captain Kerosive.
Oh shit.
Okay, Cap. All right, you see where it says broadcasters only? You should be able to click that and see it.
Well, then
Okay.
All right.
I would suggest muting your Google
Got it.
Hangouts and everyone sit in the live stream studio. That way they can hear you, but you're not getting a double echo on both sides.
Right.
This is how you use Discord and Google Hangouts to stream.
Yeah.
All right, who all's in here? All right. See, I've got it sounding good. I'm not hearing any kind of echo.
You're not hearing your. Well, let's see if the audience is getting an echo. If
I can't
not,
tell.
yeah.
All right, Cap, do you see where it says broadcasters only? Did you see that? All right, so
Yeah.
go ahead and join the Hangouts. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll try to do that. It might take me a minute.
All right.
It should work through the browser too on your phone. Oh,
Well, apparently the robot voice is gone there, guys, according to the live chat.
Yeah,
So
it's because
you
Occam's
probably-
in the thing. Occam's fixing to join up. It was his phone that his connection does this every week. Not to that severity, but it's that connection.
God damn it, Occam. We love you, but son of a bitch. I mean,
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
what up,
Way to bring
fam?
down the whole shit show there, Miles. Or Occam. Good job.
God, you and calling other people names. God damn it.
I was.
I love you though. I love you. It's all unjust.
Can people hear us right now? Okay, just double checking.
All right, well, do it old school. Just be like, sound off, Sir Adamantine, say something.
Cheers, bastards.
Okay, we can
right.
hear him. Obviously, we can hear Big Fat Brian and everyone else.
What up, fam?
And we can also hear
Fam.
Irate.
Who?
Fam.
You, Irate. The only Irate in this motherfucker.
Okay, I thought you said somebody else.
No. And now we can hear, I believe, Kpt Kerosive. Can you say something there, my dear?
Swiggity swooty, coming for that booty.
Yeah,
No?
I'm not hearing her on my end, but I'm hearing
I'm not
everybody.
If she wants to come back in, I think it'll work with just her and me in the Discord, because I'm still in the Discord and it's going out through everything. There's no echo whatsoever. All right, I got Uzi listening to this, like, you know, and she, believe me, she'll tell me when things don't sound right.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess you could always change the Creem Streem 36 name to Creem Streem 36 Kpt Kerosive Tennessee Marine and technical difficulties.
And special guest technical difficulties, right? I got
Yep.
you, man, on that shit. Jesus.
What up, Goat Man?
Goat Man! That's what it is, man. He brought us back. He
did.
every
He
time.
resurrected us.
God bless you, man. And if I could, I would kiss you right now. Where is... All right. So, as we were saying...
Yeah, as we were saying.
We were talking about Kpt Kerosive's work.
Yes.
Yes, she does really funny content.
Yeah, she does. It's great, actually. The video you guys were talking about with the ass slapping sex toy that is it makes noises and stuff. That video is great. She's just sitting there the whole time slapping the
thing's ass.
Like, fake ass.
It's funny as shit.
And
man.
it's just jiggling around, and all you hear is, "Oh, baby. Oh, would you like me to touch you there?"
Nobody's ever done it like that for me. Oh my gosh, that feels so. It's so goddamn funny. And the dudes go, "May I have your address so I can come visit you in person?"
Yes, I would like to talk to you in person.
I would like to finish this interview face to face, if it's okay.
Yeah, that was a good one. She's got a couple others that are pretty good too. There's let's see here. I believe there is one. Actually, that was linked to me from like a year ago, where she is just. Oh, you're typing to her.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one from like a year ago that I ended up watching where there's a guy on there like screaming at her because she's wasting his time. It's great. So, do you have any big content coming up, IRATE?
Big content coming up?
Yeah, big content. Anything real big happening anytime soon?
For who?
Well, I get that you put out a lot of content, but anything in particular that's like way out of the normal, or?
Nothing nailed down yet. I've got a couple of propositions for one-on-one interviews via the ice cream concept, and I've got an idea to let Alex Jones start doing his own thing with the sour cream. Yeah,
that would be cool.
Alex is doing some monologuing and just screaming at the thing because he's pissed off. There's all kinds of fuckery going on this interweb. And
don't forget it, Ray. About a week from now, you have the naked reveal AMSR stream.
Oh, I want to hear about this. What is this about?
Yeah, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, evidently Adamantine is going to show his complete naked body.
Oh, you turned that around on me, didn't you?
Well, you brought it up. I mean, it's like you're the one that was talking about that. So, all right,
Let's just compromise. We'll have it with Tennessee as the
star.
Right.
Captain's going to join me, okay? And I think everybody should be able to hear her and everything. It should be fine.
Man, why the fuck I always gotta be voluntold for nudity? Like, why am I always getting volunteered for this shit? Like,
Don't you come from the state of the volunteers? Isn't that the whole thing with Tennessee?
Yeah, but not volunteering motherfucking nudity on the internet. Like, shit. Like, hey, motherfucker.
Live cam.
I goddamn
you are muted. You probably need to go to that little cog in the top corner there and change your microphone settings.
Yep,
To
that's
whatever
what you need to do.
phone
The
you're
little
on.
gear-looking thing. You see it, Cap?
Yes, the little microphone icon. Yes,
I
my
believe
dear.
she can hear us. If you can't hear us,
Oh, she's flipping us off.
yeah, I know.
Okay, yep. We need sign language. Quick, somebody get an interpreter.
If you
Goddamn it.
get a Cap, can you hear me? Shake your head, yes or no. Can you hear me?
Wait,
She
had
can
it
hear
there?
you.
All right,
She can
go
totally hear
back
you.
to Discord and join me back in the thing. I think it'll work with just you and me. All right?
Also, now that we've seen you in real life, send boobs.
I thought for the longest time that she was Casara Vera and this was like some kind of thing. I swear to God. And she'll tell you this.
Yeah, I was gonna just say what she pantomimed just now. I'm very good at doing that, by the way, just to let you know.
I bet you are. We know you are, man. You're a coxman of the greatest capacity.
Jokes on you, shoot-eating asshole.
I would say it's more of a klitzman, but you know, it is what it is. You know.
Potato.
Yeah.
All right, Captain.
That's more like taco carrot.
Yeah, I know that doesn't work in this context like at all, man. Like no.
You know, I think this might be one of the best Creem streams ever.
There she is. Captain. All right.
I can't figure this shit out.
All right, can y'all hear her?
No.
Hello.
We gotta jump into the live stream queue
I
to hear her
can probably
and mute
figure the
ourselves.
hangout thing out. It might just take
Go ahead and talk,
I've never
Captain.
used before.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I can't hear it all now.
Oh, this is the wrong one.
There we go. I can hear her. She's a bit auto-tuney, but
Yeah. All right, try that now. Cap?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. We're hearing you a little bit robot-y, but it's better than nothing.
I can try to hang out.
You can try
I can
what?
figure it out.
All right,
The
yeah.
hangout's
All right.
got
If
it.
you want to go back to the hangout and try it, there's a little gear, all right, in the top right-hand corner. All right. If you click on the gear, it says the microphone, default microphone will be what you're using, you know, and your speakers. Just use what you're listening through and what you're talking through, and it should lock you in, and you should be able to talk through it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Just give me a minute. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
All right, sis. Appreciate it. She's doing so good. And then this has turned into such a shit show. I'm so embarrassed, and I'm so pissed.
don't
I
worry.
kind of miss doing these streams on Google Hangouts,
Yeah,
though.
thanks, Occam.
Yeah, Occam, it really is all your fault. Occam.
But you think the whole thing about Discord was my fault?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fine until you popped in. I swear to God.
Yes.
Guys, I think you're giving them a hard time. I think Discord does this on the regular.
No,
No,
goddamn it.
every time he
You need a
pops
fucking
in,
enemy.
we have to do this go out and come back in thing.
We need a villain. We need someone to blame all the technical issues on. Occam was the last one to come in. It got
Right.
all screwy. Therefore, we blame
That's
Occam.
true.
Well, Brian is a Jew.
Oh, shit. Keep blaming Occam.
We're gonna blame the Jews. It's the fucking Jews.
Oh, fuck.
The
No,
JQ.
to be fair, since we were shit talking
Yeah.
fucking Indian telemarketers, I think we need to blame the Indians, and I'm talking about the ... kind, not the woo kind.
I do not know what you're talking about.
You mean the convenience store Indians and not the casino Indians?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spotted, not feathered.
Exactly. I think we've got that now.
Oh.
All right. Oh, this is crazy.
And also, fuck you, Occam, you fucking bastard.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, Occam. God,
He's messing with you. And we have managed to keep everybody. So just about thanks everybody for hanging around.
And I think I've been the scapegoat for this show for quite a while. Like usually, if there's something that goes wrong, it's kind of an Occam thing.
Don't press your motherfucking luck, kiddo. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But see, all right, here's the deal, Occam. You're on a laptop and you're using Wi-Fi are the two biggest problems. You need to be probably going straight in through your modem with a hard wire and on a desktop if you can. Because I'm hardwired, and that's the only way I've gotten a solid, thing out of it in the past.
He's hard.
I'm going to throw out a radical concept here, people.
Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe Discord is
get a good internet
cancer.
connection. You don't have this problem.
Yeah.
We'll see. Here's the problem with that.
I think if we use Google Hangouts every time again.
No. Sir Adamantine brought up something interesting. Here's the thing. Here's what you get with good internet. You get neighbors, and you get traffic, and you get bullshit, and Starbucks. Whereas if you have shitty internet, you have lots of land, you can shoot guns, hide a dead body.
Is not true. That is not true at all. You can have lots of land far away from neighbors and get good internet.
Well, you know some shit I don't know that Big Fat Problem.
I live in California, my bad.
Here. I think he might be right, and assuming he is, you got to figure it out Tennessee over me.
Yeah.
Because I'd take the land over the internet any day.
I mean, I just looked at 8 acres that had...
Wait, Brian, you think 8 acres is a lot?
No, I don't think it's a lot. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot for California.
Okay, that's fair. Because I was about to say 8 acres is like you might put a trailer on it from where I'm from, and I'm talking like a legit trailer, and that might be it. Like land where I'm from, I'm talking like 30, 40 acres. That's what I'm working with.
Cap just popped in. Can we hear her?
Nope.
She popped into which Hangouts or
no?
Discord?
She's in Hangouts. Are y'all not looking at the Hangout page?
I'm looking at the Hangout.
All right. Do you see her there?
Yes.
Okay. I just thought, what the fuck? This is driving me nuts. It's doing a good job.
Lupin the Third said, "If you're rich, you have a shooting range in your basement." Well,
Ooh,
I'm not that rich.
Not yet.
Yeah. I don't think any of us have that kind of money. If I had that kind of money, I would just go full prepper and just build like a fucking bunker to survive the zombie apocalypse with.
I don't know, man. I think Adamantine.
Man, why you gotta bring him into this? I was just saying if I had money, and now you're gonna bring him living with me during the zombie apocalypse. I want to go down this road.
Oh no! That wasn't an oh god he's talking crazy shit. That was an oh god I need to be there.
Does this need to be turned into a exotic novel of Tennessee Marine and Sir Adamantine living in the bunker after the apocalypse?
We get enough of this on the fucking
Brian, you have obviously
with friends, man.
Looking deeply into each other's eyes.
I was gonna say, man, that's pretty much basically the synopsis of almost every Drinks with Friends stream.
Whispering sweet nothings.
On an entirely different note, hi Miles in the chat. I just Discorded you the link to the Hangout.
Yes.
No, Sir Adamantine is always looking for new people for his harem.
No, my harem's full.
Oh, really now?
That's right, bitch. You done missed out, motherfucker.
Until the next hot Asian twink pops by.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you got that dengue fever, Adamantine?
We're talking Asia, not Africa. There's no dengue.
Okay. Sorry, yellow fever.
There's a yellow fever.
Dengue fever is also in that region, by the way.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No. Blew my mind there, Brian.
He has a thing for kimonos and samurai swords. Leave the man alone. He likes what he likes.
Kpt Kerosive, if you can talk to us, let us see your face again, so you can shake your head yes and no.
Or at least
I know. We're trying to get Miles into the Hangout.
I'm all about that vulgar stuff.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you tell us about that prepper bunker?
Oh, dude, like legit, if I had the money to do it, I'm not talking about building like an underground, like fucking silo or some shit. Like, I'm not talking like if I had the money to do it, yeah, but I'm just talking like, you know, those shipping containers that are metal, like those ISO containers?
Yep, I do know them.
If you actually do build it underground, like several feet, and set it up to where it has water and air filtration and stuff like that, you could actually decently survive in one of those motherfuckers if shit hit the fan. Like, I've looked into
Specifically 10 feet?
I would do it more because where I live in East Tennessee, in the Rocky Mountains, if you will, there is quite a lot of, like, you dig like 2 inches into the ground and it's nothing but rock. So I would actually have to dig pretty deep underneath most of the rock.
Oh wow.
Well, what most people do when they're doing that, right, is they'll take their shipping containers and they'll butt them up against each other, and then they'll like cut a hole in them to make doors to each one, right?
Yep.
And then instead of burying them 10 feet underground, they do like a hobbit hole where they push dirt over the top of it for about 10 feet or so. That's the best to stop radiation.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Definitely, I've heard of that. Yeah. But I mean, if I didn't have like fuck you money, but like I had like a good job for several years and had disposable income and didn't have a bunch of fucking kids running out in the yard and a wife and all that, and I could just do whatever I wanted with my money, yeah, that's probably how.
See, this is the problem, Tennessee. You know, you got to already be prepared. The apocalypse ain't waiting for you. Zombie attacks could happen at any moment now. I seen them Russian messages talking about turning us all into zombies.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
All right, Cap, can you try to talk, baby? Try to talk to us, ma'am. Please. Can you hear us? I see her mic keep going like it's like she's got it muted, and then it's on, then it's muted, then it's on. It appears that
she's both deaf and mute.
Can she not hear anything?
And
at least she doesn't come in and ruin the goddamn connection on Discord there, Occam.
Yeah, we all know whose fault it is.
Fucking Occam. God.
Sir Adamantine and his harem. Using up the internet connection and ruining everything.
Yeah, just be glad I never tried to add you, Occam.
Let's see.
Well, you couldn't add.
Can you hear us at all? Put your thing on camera.
I'll just say, Occam, he loves a challenge, so don't give him.
I'll never submit to your harem, Sir Adamantine. You can't make me.
You know, Occam and I are neighbors. I could just drive down there and
fuck him. Yeah, he's like, I could just drive down there and get him.
What state do you live in, Adamantine?
I live in Minnesota. You live in Iowa. We're like 4 hours away.
Cool. It'd probably that's like 2-hour drive to Minnesota.
When you took your little excursion to Eastern Europe, where you should have got your prostitutes, you drove like 5 miles away from my house.
Yeah, I was in Minneapolis. Yep. Taking off.
Why do I feel like we're listening to like a stream where people are going to be like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to meet up with you in real life and fuck you.
Oh.
No. Occam's nice, but he's too nice for my taste. I like a little dirty.
It was a dark and stormy night. I opened the front door and a large griffin with a with a top hat on said, "Here, smell this rag."
When a big griffin smelling of Jack Daniels and an enormous penis was at my front door. Yeah. We could write this novel.
I heard a knock upon my door, but it was no fist knocking.
It was the massive cock.
And he said, "Here, smell this rag." And I don't remember the rest of the night.
Then our poor little boy Occam got turned out like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Actually, he was split in half because that's a horse.
The next time I go to the Minneapolis airport, when I come back, he'll end up waiting there for me with the chloroform on a rag. He'll just spot me and sneak up behind me and just chloroform me. Next thing you know, I'll wake up.
Occam, it would be more like, hey, we know each other from like YouTube and Twitter. Oh, by the way, you want to do a collab? Here, smell this real quick, though.
And then I wake up in some like musty basement, and I'm like, "The fuck?" All I hear is the flap of griffin wings.
No, I think Sir Adamantine's sex dungeon would be, like very tastefully decorated, really good feng shui in it and all that kind of stuff, It'd be,
It really would. You can tell he's a classy guy. Or griffin.
Table in there, and then
have no fear, Occam. You're safe. Fucking you would be like fucking a Care Bear.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, massive disrespect.
Well, folks, we got our fucking quote for the night. Fucking you would be like fucking a Care Bear.
Goatman says, I need a prostate massage. Know any good places, Big Fat Brian? And, well, yes, I think that you should make a doctor's appointment because it's important to make sure that your prostate is always healthy.
Nope. Actually, hit up Sir Adamantine.
Actually, I would suggest that you, well, I'm not going to say it.
I mean, you could always use a bedpost.
Hmm.
They're pretty wide, right? Like, I'm sure.
Are you gonna be all defensive now, Occam, and try to like be edgy with me? Is that where this is going?
Nope, that's not where this is going at all. But I was gonna make a pool table joke earlier that I didn't get to make. Because
make it now.
It was when you were talking about the sex dungeon thing, and then you said it was tastefully decorated. I was going to say, and then there'd be a pool table. And you'd be like, "Do you want to play some pool?" Except you wouldn't be using an actual pool stick. You'd be using your griffin cock, essentially.
And I'm just going to throw this out there. I never brought up the term sex dungeon. That was others.
But you were thinking it though, like.
I have no basement. There's no dungeon.
Okay, a basement a sex attic. Okay, like who gives a fuck? A sex like like not attached to the house, but still on the property shed.
Are you? So you're talking about a sex warehouse, maybe?
Yeah. No. Wait, a sex shed. Shed. I could. Imagine.
No, that doesn't work. The sheds are always called cuck sheds.
Underground city. He has a whole sex city that he.
Well, Occam, if you want me to break into a church with you and tie you across the altar, we can talk.
Oh God, that's hot. That's hot. That is pretty fucking kinky. That like even though I'm straight and everything else, it's kind of like, God damn, that's kind of hot. Like what the fuck?
I just imagine all you hear Adamantine shout is Deus Volt,
Dominus, Communus, Dominus, Dominus,
My son.
All right, Kerosive is back.
I forgive you of all your sins.
No, you can't hear me.
Yes!
Oh, you can. Holy
Touchdown!
shit.
Hooray!
I don't even know what I did. Where am I? Who am I?
We talk about fucking in a church, and here comes the girl. Fuck yeah, we're all about it.
Yep.
I didn't do anything different, so I'm not even sure why it started working all of a sudden. But fuck yeah, all right.
Let's don't touch it, and let's just let this baby roll.
Yeah, well, I've never used Hangouts before. That's why when you were like, do you want to stream, I was like, is it going to be on Discord or Hangouts? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Well, I mean, as soon as we talk about, fucking people in churches, it just magically works. I mean,
cool. I brought an old priest and a young priest. We're good.
Oh, so you brought a couple.
Now we just have
to Hail Mary.
Just have to play some Judas Priest and it's all good.
Fuck yeah! I met them a couple of times.
Really?
Hail Mary full of cum.
That sounds like a story. Hail Mary full.
Yeah.
Where'd you meet them?
This is like in Atlanta, behind the Fox Theater. It was in 1982, and we figured out that Rob Halford was gay when he started rubbing my friend's neck. And started talking about getting him backstage and stuff, man. It was funny as shit. And he was getting all cringed out and shit.
I thought that was going a different direction.
No, dude, it was for really funny as shit. It was and then we kept giving them shit the whole night after that. It was great.
Surprise.
That was a great show though. It was White Snake opened up, all right. Iron Maiden was the second, and then it was Judas Priest. It was before Iron Maiden really hit big. It was their second album, the Killers tour.
I gotta say, IRATE, I'm kind of jelly right now. I really am.
I saw him with Paul Di'Anno, man, the original vocalist.
Oh, I thought he was jelly because he wanted to be gay touched.
By Rob Halford. Indeed,
well, I mean, it ain't that kind of party tonight, fellas. But I mean,
Oh God, that was a crazy trip, man. There's a big, tall building in Atlanta. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got this revolving restaurant at the top.
Peachtree Tower.
Yeah, man. And we kept riding the elevator up and down when we're like, left the sound check. And we were just goofing around, and we kept going up and down the elevator on that thing, man. And I almost got sick on it. It was so fucking fast, and it was a glass elevator and shit. It was fun.
See, that's fun. You're like, I almost got sick. It was great.
Threw up, man. It was awesome.
It was fucking awesome.
Dude, that's why I've always liked IRATE, because you can tell he's just one of those like old rocker guys. Like, fuck yeah, man. Like I almost threw up one time. Fucking Iron Maiden and shit. Fuck yeah.
I fucking met Lemmy, man. Fuck.
I rate the burnout. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, IRATE is like if I looked into my future based upon where I've been in my life, yeah, like I could see IRATE being a...
Like, I want to be like you when I grow up, IRATE.
Well,
thanks, y'all.
I didn't say that like that,
but yeah, for the record,
well, I am.
For the record, Lemmy was the only boomer that was worth a shit. All right,
nice.
Fucking Lemmy, man, my man.
Yeah, it cracks me up because until you explained boomer, every time people were saying boomer, I was like thinking mountain boomers, like gophers, that's the only time I've heard of it. So I was like, why is everybody calling people gophers? I don't get it. It's not that insulting. Now I understand. Indeed. I get it now.
Indeed.
I learn something new every day from the interwebs. It's fantastic.
It's just a cornucopia of awesomeness, isn't it?
It truly is.
And cancer.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
It's a beautiful marriage of cancer and knowledge. There for us to just sup upon. And, you need somebody like Brian to cook it up for us sometimes. I'm trying to tie all this shit in together.
Anytime I have an existential crisis, I'm just going to watch Brian's microwaving egg video.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
Oh,
it is truly fucking art. It really is.
Help me through a hard time. Good job, Brian.
Well, I mean, normally if I have an existential crisis, I just try to find weed and loose women. But I mean, teach their own.
Yeah, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, I mean, some people like to watch videos on YouTube. Other people like to give women orgasms. I mean, and other stone. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Why do we have to choose?
Yes, we can have both because we live in America, the land of motherfucking opportunities. That is the American dream. To get high, lick a girl's vagina while watching Big Fat Brian microwave eggs.
It's all about the variety. Living the dream.
Of course. In fact, you can even put on those VR attachments for your cell phones and have sex. Like,
living the wet dream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Living that wet dream.
Pornhub in one eye, YouTube in the other eye.
Brian,
I just gotta say, I can't wait till that's convincing.
And
the only thing I look forward to more is like the sex robots that are utterly convincing.
I can't even use one, and I want one. Like, I
want
one of those
things. That they were saying that this brothel in fucking. What was it? Belgium. They wanted more of the robots because they were getting worn out. Because
wait a minute,
why
they already did that?
Why can't you use one?
This was going to be my idea for the future. I was going to start.
They're not really robots. They're just fucking dolls.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
She can't use one because she doesn't have a dick. She can't.
No, but I could still dress it up and hang out with it and talk to it and stuff.
It's just as easy to theoretically use. Just as easy to theoretically use one has a dick.
But see, then why don't you just get a boyfriend? Then you don't have to pay for shipping.
Oh, I have one of those. A variety.
You want the answer? The answer is an off switch.
Well, yeah.
That is true.
Oh, that's so mean.
Oh my god, honey, I'm tired of hearing about your fucking video games and shit. Like, click. Just.
I am, no, seriously though, I'm kind of jealous right now that they have a brothel because I totally was talking to my homie. I mean, I work at an adult store. And I was like, dude, we should totally buy some of those dolls and, like, make a whorehouse with the dolls because it's got to be legal, right?
Oh, yeah, you can still do it. People can have...
rent that shit out. Like, rent out sex dolls. I think there's a market for it.
You just wait. You're gonna have sex doll rights soon.
Yeah, God. Well, until then, I think I should cash in on this. I think I'm going to invest in starting a...
Well, don't you think like a sex doll like law is going to be a big thing? You know,
I would think like OSHA or something would have an issue with it if you were renting them out. Like you'd have to have, you know, pressure wash that shit in between customers or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as you sanitize them in between, they're gonna have a hard time pinning something on you.
Yeah, because you don't want to be the guy who walks into the robot sex brothel after mundane Matt has visited. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Not good. Not good.
See, this is why Tennessee is so sweet. He just assumes that mundane fat can actually orgasm at this point.
Or get it up.
I'm pretty sure that's a non-functional penis right now.
Yeah.
You say that diabetes is taking his dick?
It made a baby.
Oh, we got Red Pill in the chat, by the way.
He's a Microsoft. Micro and soft.
Yikes.
What happened? Yes, we are in there hanging out, sir. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, now that
Red Pill
finally
Shark's
figured
my
it
homie.
out.
Red Pill Shark is my homie.
He's a great guy. We have fun on Tuesdays.
If anyone thinks that mundane fat is the father of his child,
oh, now come on.
Oh.
That's going down a path we don't.
All right. If you got proof, now if he's got proof, we've got something here. If not,
I got all the proof you need. Look at him.
And I don't want to get flagged for conjecture.
You
gotta take him on Maury. Take him on Maury.
I wasn't mentioning anyone.
You are not the father.
That's right.
No, I said mundane fat. I'm not
okay.
existing mundane fat.
Oh,
I want to see the test results live on Maury.
Yeah, we're in fantasy
His
land
wife
right now.
sleep with him without throwing up.
Okay, yeah, we're in fantasy land right now. I got you.
Well, I don't know. You haven't seen Mundane Fat's wife.
Well, well, she probably rolls into bed.
She might not exist. Could be imaginary.
Right? What if that came out?
Left
Mundane
hand.
Fat didn't have a kid or a wife. It was just him sitting in a room alone.
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Just talking to himself.
Right.
Mundane Fat definitely has a child because he's selling he's selling advertising space on the diaper.
What? Are you? No, really? Are you serious?
But we're trying to give him that idea. We're trying to put that in his head.
Yeah.
If that's a way to make money, I'm gonna steal some kids.
Fuck yeah.
Brian, the fact that you would even ask
saying.
says everything you need to know about Mundane Fat.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, he thought that might be a legit thing he's doing. Yeah,
Dude, I've seen him try to sell things everywhere. So, like, I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where it's plausible.
Right. He is like the legit opposite of like a rock star. Instead of like, I sold my soul for rock and roll, I sold my soul for like a YouTube plaque that's made in China,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, let me cry. I'm gonna weep because I got this fake wood and like fake metal like plaque from a company that doesn't give a fuck about me. My life's complete. That's almost as sad as saying like I appeared on Dr. Phil. It's the highlight of my life.
Hey, I would. Okay.
Oh, no shot.
Wait a minute.
No shot fired there.
I love Dr. Phil though, not necessarily his show, but just him. And like, I don't know if you've seen the Ron White thing where he's like, I partied on his yacht. Like, I want to party on Dr. Phil's yacht. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, are you familiar with the story that I'm alluding to?
No, I just heard Dr. Phil, and I was like...
Oh, another theoretical YouTuber called Doc's Holiday, who actually got on Dr. Phil and literally said, it's the highlight of my life. You may like Dr. Phil, but if
I've seen a couple of YouTubers on there. There was a few YouTubers on there.
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas was on there.
Yeah, but Trisha Paytas has a huge following. Come on now.
And then there was like the girl that cuts herself was on there. And everybody thought she faked it.
Well, nothing will ever top the Cash Me Outside. How about that, girl?
Of course.
Yeah.
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah, I hit my mom. I do what I want.
Did you guys see the clip of her fighting Whoa Vicky?
Yes. Oh my god.
That was like,
so good. No, the little kid though, the little Chinese girl, my favorite. She waits till it's all over, and then she's like talking mad shit. It was great.
What's her name? Like Lil Tay or something?
Yeah, some shit. That kid, oh my god.
And
She's an abomination, but she's great.
You see stuff like that, and you're like, God, I mean, my life isn't perfect, but thank God I'm not one of these people. Like,
Right?
Oh, bro, I would trade my place in life for for that in like 3 seconds. They're rich as shit.
Yeah, but they're like 2 feet tall.
So
Weird.
what? You're rich.
You're rich, bitch. I know her with the car. I don't know if you guys saw that clip with that little girl, but she's like, I can't even drive, and I got a fucking sports car, bitch.
Yeah.
Great. I'm like, where are her parents? I think she killed them and put them in like the basement.
Well,
she has no parents.
I don't think that's the path to entanglement. My soul is worth more than that. I don't want to be Lil Tay. No thanks.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
You just gotta get a little more Jewish, man. I don't know what to tell you.
She could grow up into a hot Asian chick. That's not a bad life, man. Not a bad life.
She's gonna be
But
screwed
see,
up
that
her whole
would be
life.
weird, though. Here's the thing. When you see like these child like actors and stuff, and you're like a teenager when they're kids, and then they grow up, and you're an adult, and they're an adult now, it's still fucking weird because they'll never stop being that little kid, and I don't want to. No,
I agree. It's every time. Like, you look in Maxim, like, Kirsten Dunst was one for me, because she was, like, a kid actor I grew up with, and I was like, oh, she's such a cute little kid. And then it's like, she's on a magazine with her titties hanging out. Like, what the fuck?
There is one exception to that rule, at least for me. Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire, oh God.
Sir. I agree. Also, I can't get past Kirsten Dunst's tiny teeth.
Yeah,
she got those baby teeth.
She does have tiny teeth. Amazing cheekbones, though. She has amazing cheekbones.
That's not her actual name, Lizzie McGuire. That was the show she was on. Who am I thinking?
Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff. Yes, that fucking blonde girl has a booty like a fucking Latino woman. And oh my God, I would just get.
Her older sister too.
No, dude, I would
very pretty girl.
I would clean her pool. I would dust. I would vacuum. I would be her little cabana boy. And whenever she was like, I'm feeling like some orgasms, like, baby, just come over here and sit on my face. Let me clean my mustache. just pop a squat, baby.
We should hook that up for you. I think we should get a hold of her. Let her know.
Kpt Kerosive, I have a question for you.
What's up?
So we've established you like Dr. Phil. Which
I do enjoy Dr. Phil immensely.
I'm making no judgment on, but I want to throw out a hypothetical to you.
Don't you judge me.
Let's assume, obviously I know nothing about your personal life, but hypothetical. So let's say you have a husband and you have a child.
Oh God. Okay.
And then let's say that for whatever reason you were a guest on Dr. Phil. Would you ever use the phrase, my appearance on Dr. Phil was the highlight of my life?
No, I mean, even with my mediocre life as it is, I don't think appearing on Dr. Phil would be the highlight of my life. Partying on his yacht, maybe, but on his show, no. That's pretty sad.
I'm just tossing that out there. As
who was that? Who was this YouTuber? What was their name?
That was a theoretical person whose last name is Mr. Holiday.
It's not Jeff Holiday, right?
No, it's not.
We got a motherfucking winner.
No.
Am I not supposed to say it?
I thought that's who he was talking about, but it could be somebody.
Well, yeah.
No, guys, it's Dirty Hippie Holiday, not Jeff Holiday.
Oh, well, that's the same thing.
Yeah,
isn't that the same thing? Are you guys fucking with me right now?
No,
we're not fucking with you.
Leak twice.
He likes to report streams.
Just leak twice.
If he reports this stream, he's fucking
pathetic. I'm actually a fan, so I hope he hears that part.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I know.
Phil thing didn't
Okay, wait. Give me a minute. Okay.
Let her justify this.
Just give me a minute. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. So I am aware of the actions that were taken and the big fuckity fucked upness that happened and the lying. Oh my god. But okay, here's the but. I watched him way before any of that, or I watched any of that stuff, and he's from Oregon, so, like, I'm a fan. I'm in the Northwest, so it's kind of like, I got kind of like a thing there, home team, and honestly, like, he's fun to watch. Like, a lot of his content, if you take it without the drama and, like, the character, and I don't really give a fuck who he is. I'm not dating the guy, right? Like, I don't give a fuck if he's a scumbag. I like his shit.
Yeah.
I do. Not all of his shit, but I do enjoy some of his content. So I'm just saying,
I don't know. So like on a personal level, I didn't like him prior to all that drama as well, and that was because I watched one of his videos on psychology, and he was reading from a textbook, and he read something, and then he interpreted it, and I'm like, you are retarded.
He can be a little uppity. He comes across a little uppity.
No, not even that. He had no idea what he was reading.
Right.
So he was just kind of loose interpreting.
Yeah,
Well, it's like the Bible, Brian. You can interpret it however you want.
No, it's not. It's actual science. I'm sorry.
Wait, the Bible isn't science? Oh shit.
No. It
I'm
used to
so
be.
disillusioned.
It's been phased out though.
I'm just joking. I am not. I have read the Bible just so I could say that I did it to all those people that are like, "You need to read the Bible." So I did read it, and it was painful, but I did.
I got another question for you. Tell me about that crocheted dick you've got, that brown one.
The crocheted dick. Yeah, there's a story behind that. Okay, well, again, I do work in an adult store.
I'm sure
I work
really?
I am a porn store clerk. Yes.
You need to tell us more about this. This is much more fascinating.
Well, that's the thing is people think it is fascinating. I've been in the industry for so long, it's boring as fuck to me. But I have a lot of free time, which is a plus.
Those stores are illegal where I live. All right?
Aww.
If you can believe that shit. All right, yeah, I'm stuck in the South. I'm in Alabama.
You can't buy no dildos. No dildos for you, IRATE. No dildos for you.
Bless her heart. He's seen so many dicks. He's like, I got a crochet one just to even find some.
Yeah, no, the crocheted one though. Okay, so it's not for sale, for the record. But I guess it was one of my coworkers. Their grandma or aunt or somebody had made it for them as a joke for Christmas, and I guess it kicked around their house forever. And they were just like, I don't fucking know what to do with this. So they brought it in, and we kind of made it like our store mascot. So that is Petey. His name is Petey.
That's a cool. Cool grandma though. You gotta admit that.
I won't say his last name because it's the name of my store. But Petey is the pecker that. Yes.
Hold on, dude. I'm dying. Hold on. Wait a minute. What if the fucking grandma like had a husband and is like, his cock gets cold, I'm just gonna crochet up this little
cock sweater.
Yeah, this cock sweater for my hubby, you know.
That could sell. You know, they do make a snuggie for your penis. It's called a thuggie.
A thuggie. Oh god.
Yeah.
No.
It's leopard print and it just goes right over your little guy.
I'm
one size fits most.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Y'all need to see what's on the screen right now.
Oh, jeez. Pretty sure that's a mustache tongue in Dorothy's.
That might be mine.
No,
God.
no.
I hope it is. Give me dreams. Give me good dreams, IRATE. Oh my.
But I'm going to throw this out there. I love the internet. I love Amazon. But one of the tragic consequences is we need more sex stores. They shouldn't.
Yeah, well, the thing is, okay, and like on a serious note, the thing is when you're shopping for those sort of items online, you can't actually see them. You don't know what they do until you get them. So if you go to a store, you can have somebody actually put batteries in a toy. You can check it out, see what it does. You know, there's a plus side to that. Plus, it's kind of a fun experience. Like, when you turn 18, it used to be like a, coming of age thing. Like, you're 18, go to the old sex shop, you know?
Oh,
laugh at the dildos.
When I was a kid and I used to hate everything, I would always go on Christmas Eve to a place here called Sex World with some of my friends, just because I wanted to, like, give the finger to, like, the world so much. But you know, even that aside, there's if you order something dirty like on a website or on Amazon, it's not the same as like, I'm walking in a store that I probably should feel guilty walking into, but that's what made it fun.
Yeah, it's the experience. Right?
Oh god, I feel so dirty being in this store. Oh god, this is
like I said though, it's so not once you're there like all the time. Like I'll be sitting there eating my lunch. I'm like eating a burrito and you can hear the like in the background, it's like whatever. It is what it is. I just tune it out.
I went to a sex shop, adult store, fun, whatever the fuck shop, and I went with a gay friend of mine from college, and I was just like, we were having discussions about penis size with dildos. It was actually quite entertaining.
I bet it was, and slightly erotic.
Well, I mean, maybe not for me, but
maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah. So actually, what I used to do, and this was when I first started going to college, I used to go into those sex shops, right? And I would pick out like the biggest toy you could possibly find in there, and I'd be like, "So how much lube do I need for this?"
You were that asshole.
Yeah, I would be like trying to freak out the clerk at every turn. It was great because most of them you can't really phase them that hard.
We've seen a lot. We've seen some shit.
They're pretty stone-faced. But usually what gets them is if you say, "Can I return this with shit on it?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And
oh God. Oh, ick.
And they usually start busting up laughing right there.
Yeah, see, that's usually the joke I make, though, is I always tell people, like, there's no returns. We do not have a used section. And people usually laugh at that.
Well, I mean, that was the first time I learned that they have a fucking thing that it's an attachable dick for a shower. That was interesting for me.
Oh, right.
It's just a suction cup. It's not big science.
No,
it's literally just a suction cup.
I was so sheltered and guarded as a young college boy.
My lord, I guess.
I
didn't know they made suction dick thingies, dildos.
Dick for the shower. Oh my god. They have a mount for the fleshlight now too. Is that going to blow your mind?
I was just thinking, like, depending on which size you get, I was like, you could hang up washcloths on this motherfucker really well. You know what I mean?
You could, for sure. But yeah, they have fleshlight mounts now too, so you can plop your little fleshlight right up there on the wall and go to town.
That's dangerous, though. Come on now.
Squeaky.
It wouldn't be no little fleshlight.
Let me bitch about fleshlights.
Oh, okay.
I've never tried
Consumer report. I'm down.
I've never tried one, so they may work really well, but as far as watching,
well, shit.
But as far as watching porn, you introduce that to a porn and it totally ruins it.
Yeah, some people really are into it though. Some people are into it. It's a thing. There's a niche.
You mean in the actual video is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't want to see some manufactured piece of silicone getting a guy off. I want to see a guy getting a guy off.
I'm not quite sure what the demographic is for watching those types of videos, but there is a demographic for it. Somebody likes it.
Play.
What?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What? What did you say?
Back on topic, I guess. What?
Oh wait, there was a topic for this shit. I should have prepared.
Well, I mean, it's mostly sex toys at this point. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Do you guys sell the Sawzall attachment?
The Sawzall attachment. No, we don't have any Symbians. That's what those are called.
Oh, okay.
The machines, that do. Yeah.
I don't. See, I'm still sheltered. I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. I'm old school, man. I've never
the common term is a fuck machine, basically.
Okay, yeah, it's been one of those things. I've never had a problem going out to a nightclub, going out to a bar. Hey, you're pretty. Would you like orgasms? Yes, I would. Okay, we're finding a place to go bang. Yeah.
Whoa! You never get all experimental and stuff.
Oh, I mean. Depending on the girl, depending on the fucking young lady.
If it's her idea, then it's okay.
No,
it's not okay if it's her idea.
No. You do the freak test when you bring them home from the bar. If they're not down for at least 5 things on the list, then they gotta go.
I like the way you think, Brian. God, checklist, man.
Step 1: are you okay with a latex cover on the bed?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you thought I picked you up for you. No, honey, this is for me. I'm selfish as fuck. I'm trying to get my nut. You're here to help me out. If you happen to have fun, on the journey, I'm all about it, but I'm here for me. Okay. Step
2, are you into tuna cans? And how much do you need to eat before you can start farting?
Do you need that protein injection?
Exactly.
See, what about, all right, let's talk about this. What about fucking on a full stomach, man? Is that not like the most fucking uncomfortable goddamn thing in the world? You know, I mean, I just don't feel sexy at all when I'm like eating, you know?
I mean, if she's on top and she knows how to ride a cock, I mean, yeah, it can get a bit uncomfortable.
Reverse cowboy, maybe, yeah.
Whoa, nobody here's had a feeding experience?
Again, these are all niches, you know, somebody likes it.
Would you consider a feeding experience me eating a pizza while doggy style fucking a girl?
Yes. Yes,
okay,
I would.
then yes, I've had one of those. Yes.
Don't you just call that one the frat boy?
No.
Most feeding experiences are a little bit different than that. Usually the other person is feeding you, and usually also rubbing the food all over your body at the same time.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's a thing. I remember back in the day, like in the 90s, one of the weirdest porn clips that was circulating, because we didn't have a lot of porn back then. There was like 5 clips on the internet. It was great. Anyway, there was like somebody in a bathtub full of cream corn, like getting railed. That was.
I've seen that clip.
It's a classic. It's a classic, so it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, it's a thing. Like I said, anything you can think of, it really is Rule 34, man. Like anything you can think of, there's somebody out there that's into it.
Well, I mean, this sounds interesting and all, but normally my mouth is too busy doing other things to be having food put into it. So.
Oh, you mean it's been fish hooked?
Why? Tennessee. Why do you have to be straight?
He's so vanilla. I like it. It's cute.
I'm a good boy, just waiting to be turned
You're
bad.
such a good boy.
Woman.
I'm all willing, but he's not.
Tennessee,
so, you know, just damn it.
I mean, hey, if we want to start talking
to
about
defend the bird on this one, man. You know,
if we want to start talking about knife play and cutting each other and shit like that, we can get on that cut topic.
No, save that one for the psychiatrist.
Yikes.
That's right.
That's what you're too. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'll take a few scars for you, Tennessee.
Man.
Yeah. I'm fucking vanilla, and I bring up the whole knife play shit, and everyone loses their fucking mind.
Not me.
You know, yeah, it's a thing. It's cool.
No,
just saying.
I mean, I like the experience, to be honest, to be perfectly blunt. I like the experience.
Well, I'll cut a bitch. Let's do this.
Well, okay.
How about this? How about just going the whole William Burroughs thing and just play William Tell? You know, get you a 45 and put like a, a glass or what, apple, whatever the fuck. And just,
No. I was just
wait.
No, wait. Hold on. I will just say there is something extremely erotic, in all seriousness, about having a girl with a knife, and you don't know, like, am I going to get my throat slit or am I about to nut? You know, I mean, it's interesting. I wouldn't. Don't knock it till you try.
No, I've heard of it plenty. It's usually women who enjoy that, though. I'm kind of.
That's a sub thing, bro.
I'm kind of intrigued as to why you like it.
Well, mostly I'm the dominant one whenever it comes to when I lay Thor's hammer down. But, I mean, every once in a while it's nice to have a girl just climb on top of you and be like, bitch, you better not come too fucking fast.
You know, it does make sense. It's a lot like those power businessmen who enjoy the adult baby play. They want to be little boys and, like, be taken care of.
I can't sign off on. Like,
well, it's still a power play. It's still a power play.
No, if I bring home, or if I bring...
I don't think it's cool, but it's a power play.
If I bring home a chick to a motel or to my house or to, a Best Western or some shit, and she pulls out a pair of diapers from her purse, I'm out the motherfucking door, okay?
Right, it's not your thing. But it is still the imbalance of power and the switching of power. So if you're kind of a alpha dude on the day-to-day, you might like not having control.
Yeah, dude, it is one of those really cool things when you're most of the time like fucking smacking a girl's ass and pulling her hair and being like, you like that fucking shit, don't you, bitch? It's a nice power play, switch dynamic going there when she just hops on top of you, puts a knife to your throat, and it's like, if you fucking come quick, you die, motherfucker. Like, you better last long.
Well, thank you for sharing your fetish with us.
Wow, yeah.
I feel like we've bonded.
Yep.
I feel like we have to.
Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something totally gay?
Go for it.
Do it.
I know what he's gonna say.
I have never wanted to do more.
Oh my god.
See?
Not what
Bonding.
I thought he was gonna say.
You've been added to his harem.
I thought he was gonna say, If you move, or if you come too quick, you die.
Oh shit! I'm distracted by your parrot picture. That is fucking adorable. I want a drunk parrot now.
Not my normal picture, by the way.
That's
my normal picture is a griffin. This I accidentally logged back in.
I totally want to buy a parrot and teach it how to drink margaritas now.
Well,
this
is a life goal.
I'm just going to throw this out
parrot.
there.
TM.
That was designed by Viper Sword. She is an incredibly talented artist.
Yeah. Shout out to her. That's
She's
cool.
really good with the anime style. So yeah, or manga, whichever you choose. I like her stuff. She's good. She's a very talented young lady, and we will push her and pimp her shit all day long.
Absolutely. Does she do commissions?
Absolutely, she does.
Yes, she does.
And
there we go.
Yeah, Occam needs to hit her up.
She is reliable, affordable, and sweet, and will do what you want. So, as far as commissions go,
yeah, I think you just sold her on the husband thing too, man.
No, I might have not like a YouTube project, but something else that we're looking for artists for in the future. So I might even hit her up.
Yeah.
Dang.
You see, I want to get with you, Cap, about your style and everything, because I really love the way you combine. You do your graphics, and then you've also got the music, with some of the little, hip hop beats and stuff.
I certainly try. The feeling is mutual. That's one of the things I love, the imagery you use on your channel, dude. Like, it's awesome. It makes me feel like I'm stoned even when I'm not.
Well, like this one I'm using tonight, this is an old throwback with a newer layover. And because everybody's been complaining about my stuff being too psychedelic. And
I love it.
I do too.
It's fucking trippy.
Yeah, this is okay, but I'm going back to the I've got some more cutouts I'm going to do. I did this.
People really don't understand how much work goes into that kind of stuff, though, because it looks kind of simple, and people are like, "Oh, that's not super," but it takes a lot of work to put images like that together.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It's not that easy. It takes time, motherfuckers. It takes a lot of time.
And love. Just lots of love just into the stuff.
Gotta be artistic, not autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be both.
Yeah.
You could be both.
That's what I'm saying.
But definitely, it's a lot of work, dude. Usually a video will take me, like, I mean, I have a full-time job, so I sit there at work and work on them on my phone. I do everything on my phone. I don't do anything on the computer.
How?
So,
how do you do that on your phone?
About 15 apps and a lot of loopholes.
That's fucking amazing, man. You're very talented.
Sometimes a lot of cussing, throwing things, and no, it's hard, but there's actually enough apps out there that I just kind of layer different things, and I do it on my phone because that's the only time I have time to work on it is when I'm at work getting paid to do other things. Damn it.
Well, you're a genius at multitasking.
Yeah, it's hard though. But there's some really cool programs out there, and it's nice to see. I think YouTube and all has progressed a lot.
Goatman told me to go back to it. He masturbates to it. my psychedelic stuff. So.
Get cross-eyed and whack one out.
You got it,
yeah.
Rub one out to some psychedelic dreams and fractals. I like fractals. Yeah, I did a lot of acid. I'm not going to lie. I mean, shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You've got a really good aesthetic.
And I've yet to, I never had a bad trip either. I had one where I was like pissed off because somebody that was having a bad trip was fucking my, total fun up. But, babysitting's fun when you're tripping. When you got somebody.
I've never done acid.
Yeah, neither have I. I've got to be that guy. Sorry.
It's like shrooms. It's like shrooms lasting 18 hours.
I think I beat you all.
I've also never done shrooms either.
I have not either.
No, neither have I. I've never in my entire life been like, dude,
I want to. I will someday. I've just...
You know what sounds fucking cool? Seeing some shit that isn't there. Like, no, dude, I'm good. Like, I'm good spiritually. My third eye is, open.
This is why he's so uptight. Because...
My position's a little different. Like, I've always, especially growing up, I mean, my parents were hippies and stuff, so I had heard about all kinds of drug stories. They've done every drug probably known to man and then some. But, So, like, I was always like, when I'm older, I'll do it. Like, you know, when I'm older, and now I'm, like, older, and I'm like, I guess when I'm older, someday I'm totally, like, when I'm 60, I'm probably gonna, like, dye my hair blue and drop a shit ton of acid and go on, like, a week-long camping trip or something. I don't know.
Right.
Like, I do want to do it. I just never have.
I'm all about that, but at the same time, I've never wanted anything besides just a mild little buzz, you know, get a little bit stoned, a little bit drunk, and I'm good. I'm gravy, you know.
Let me just throw this out there.
But yet, I'm the uptight one, bring up knife play, and everyone loses their shit. Yeah.
Go shoot up a school or something, Jesus.
Let me just throw this out there. When I get the fatal cancer diagnosis and/or the inevitable liver failure diagnosis, I am going to immediately develop a heroin habit.
I heard that.
Might as well, right? I'm
gonna ride that right down to the bottom.
Chase the dragon straight into the grave.
Right, and I'm not going to advocate, willingly and openly, the use of hallucinogens, but in my case, it's worked. So
everybody has their path and their journey when it comes to substances.
Yeah, I will tell you one thing. You know that shit that Joe Rogan always talks about, that DMT or whatever it is? I am kind of interested to try that after I try shrooms for the first time.
That's like a really short-lived acid trip. It's very short-lived, but it's very intense. Yeah, DMT's the natural stuff.
We don't call him Joe Rogan. It's Joe Hogan. Joe Hogan. With you guys know the Brazilian guy in the hole. Joe Hogan, why you smoke the heifer?
Heifer.
The heifer, I will get you someday, Joe Hogan. Someday, I will get you. If you look it up, it's really funny.
It's a thing.
I guess that was... I guess it was a long time ago, but
mimetics,
it's still funny.
Mimetics last forever.
They last forever.
I say. So, yeah, you know what? Since Addie brought up the old the cancer thing, there's something that, let me find my cheat sheet here, and I'll pull it up. Just give me a second here.
Oh, so we have actual topics besides like knife play and
yeah, I haven't even had to go to any of them hardly. But yeah, check this out, okay? This is from the New York Post.
I got all kinds of shit I could talk about.
It's about cell phones. It says mobile phones. This is originally published by The Sun, all right? So it's British, and they say mobile phones instead of cells like we do, because, they're British, and they have to just be assholes about shit.
Then they don't speak proper English.
Yeah, or the Queen's English, actually. It's not necessarily
They need to feel special. Let them have it.
So mobile phones may be behind the surge in a deadly brain tumor, scientists say. Cases of glioblastoma in England soared from 983 to 2,531 between 1995 and 2015, from the Figure Office of National Statistics. The rise was across all age groups and came as a case of lower-grade tumors fell. Widespread environmental or lifestyle factors are likely responsible for this trend. With mobile phones, with mobile phones being a potential suspect. Findings are published in the Journal of Public Health and Environment, and that's like the British New England Journal of Medicine, right? And so it says, so they go on and talk about, the extensive usage of cell phones is probably starting to cause brain cancer. And, and then we have to wonder, okay, so how important are smartphones in our lives right now?
Everyone uses them for everything, and they're always attached to their, pocket or face.
Yeah,
so.
and that's probably what I would recommend is just, nip this shit in the bud and use earphones if you're on it a lot, and the little, thingy that dangles from it to talk through.
Any research on Bluetooth headsets?
No.
They've the whole like brain cancer, brain tumor thing, that's been said since the cell phones came out, and I don't think they've ever had any like hardcore science to prove it.
No,
but it definitely makes you wonder though, because it hasn't been around that long.
Well,
like, I remember when cell phones came out. I just got my first one when I was fucking 30, you know?
Wow.
But the long-term effects of using these devices is unknown. Who knows what they're going to say 100 years from now?
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, to be fair,
we all die. We all die, though. Who cares what causes?
well, not only that, but to be fair, in this day and age, what the fuck doesn't give you cancer, really?
Right.
I mean,
Right. And then what does? Because, like, you know, there's people who've never smoked a day in their life and they die from lung cancer. And you're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Absolutely, man.
So,
There was
Yeah,
a famous
just-
long-distance runner that did, man, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" You know, and it was like,
Yeah, I
"You
had
got
an
lung
uncle.
cancer," right?
who did, but he worked for Boeing, and I suspect it was probably chemicals from that shit, but who knows? But he never smoked.
You know the one thing that's guaranteed to give you cancer?
Cancer.
Living long enough.
Living
That's
long
true.
enough.
That's
Well,
actually
well,
very
you
true.
know-
Enough, you will get some form of cancer and you will die from it.
Yeah, birth is the leading cause of death.
Indeed.
It's yeah.
I think
we've found
most
a direct
people
correlation.
most people are probably pretty much just on the, well, your time is your fucking time, and you can quit doing all the bad, unhealthy things you do and then get hit by a bus. So,
yep, that's
What do you do?
I'm going to go out with an empty nutsack, a wet dick, high, drunk, and with good food in my stomach.
you do you, boo-boo.
That's
Oh,
right.
I
Well, the deal is dihydrogen monoxide. It's that substance that's causing all this problem. Dihydrogen monoxide,
God damn it.
also
Irate,
known as
why-
H2O. Come on, son.
Irate, why'd you let my dad in the stream? God damn it.
Well, because your dad loves you and he wants to hang out with his son. I mean, we've missed all that father-son time, and we got to make up for it somehow.
I don't care anymore, Alex Jones. Go back to the other dimension until I see that beer and until I get that that game of catch. I don't want to hear from you. Go back on the couch. Bring Irate back.
No, you know, that brings up, like, though, the cell phone thing, conspiracy theories. And I'm definitely not, like, a conspiracy nut, but I fucking enjoy the shit out of all of the little conspiracy theories that are out there.
Oh yeah.
They're entertaining as hell.
Mhm.
I love them. And some of them do make you stop and go, you know, that's probably not likely, but it's plausible. It could happen.
Well, you know what I like? I like the really, 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 really dumb ones, and I like people that are really into them when they tell me about them. Because I actually have a relative that is every 3 minutes, and I swear to God it's because of YouTube, because he follows things like Jaronism, which is a YouTube channel that talks about conspiracy theories as though they're real. In fact, they have a flat Earth rap that is making fun of people that believe the Earth is round. It's great, right? So I learned about all these really cool things. Like, does anyone know what Nibiru is?
Yes, of course I do. I told you. I follow this shit. I follow it.
Yeah, so apparently on the 28th of, what was it, last month? Nibiru was supposed to collide with Earth, and
Yeah.
that was supposed to be the apocalypse.
Yeah, but they've said that like 3 or 4 different times, and they just keep changing it. So
Yep.
there's a big following, and a lot of them. What I really love is when they all like get together in one group, like on Facebook groups and shit,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
watch them try to bring their contradicting conspiracies together. That's the best.
Well, but that's sometimes it's like a weird mesh where they're like, they both just believe each other, and it becomes a dual story that makes absolutely no sense. And it's
Right.
really, really weird. Like, you're
Like the
wait.
Earth is flat, and aliens, and Illuminati too.
Yeah. Well, the one that I saw that was the funniest was Earth is flat and hollow. And I'm like, wait, what? Like,
Yes.
how does that even work? If it's
Because-
flat and you go
Because
put a
they were
hole
in the
it-
same Facebook group, and they had to find a way. They had to find a way.
I think it's funny how they just accept that kind of stuff as truth instantly, and then they'll hear a detailed, accurate scientific explanation for things and go, "Oh no, that's insane! Can't possibly think that."
Well, no, that's the Illuminati putting out
Yeah.
false information to confuse them.
Fucking
You see.
NASA. Fucking
It's also
NASA lying to
explainable.
us.
Yeah, with those whitewashed Google images,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. And let's not forget too, like at least a good 50% of all of those people across the board are super religious. So
Yes.
there's that too.
Mhm.
They mix the Bible in there as well, and it gets real crazy.
Oh my god, the gray men, angels in the background, Illuminati / fourth level of hell demon shit. What is
Yeah.
that even? Like,
So what I've been thinking about doing is writing conspiracy theory erotica.
oh my
like,
god.
I think
Can
it
I-
would sell.
Can I co-author this with you?
You're twisted.
Right? We should work on it.
No, I've got to stop this. I got to nip this shit in the bud right now. Because you're going to attract people to the multi-dimensional demonoid aliens, and they're going to pull these people. You're talking to young ladies, young men, people that don't need these evil beings to suck the life out of their bodies and replace them with replicants. It's horrible. It's a terrible thing, and we can't allow it to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm stepping on this idea right now, right here. All right? It's just for the record. You have my opinion on this shit. Squash that shit.
Squash it.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's been squashed.
The funniest thing is when Joe
Do
Rogan.
that so well.
Why, thank you.
The funniest thing is when Joe Rogan had
Joe Hogan.
Alex Jones on his podcast, got him really high, and then he just started spouting off about interdimensional aliens and stuff.
The 9/11 episode.
Yeah, he got drunk as shit. Got fucked up. He drank scotch and smoked cigars and reefer.
Well, are you aware of, or I don't know, again, we're getting off in the UFO left field shit, but Joe Rogan also interviewed the leader singer from, I think it was like Matchbox 2020 or something.
Yeah!
Who started this, like, false, I mean, yes, Brian knows, you know what's up.
He's the CIA's new useful idiot on this shit.
They are going to create a UFO, using UFO technology, going to create a starship or whatever.
I think the CIA is using him.
It's all. It's definitely the CIA. Definitely. It's all just pretty much a big money-making propaganda. So it's interesting.
I think they're using him to disseminate all this bullshit as a stupid distraction.
Smoke screens, yeah.
Exactly. Misdirection and multiple disinformation. Bombardment really is starting to, because there's so much information out there, they're able to bombard people with all this stuff. So if something real gets out, it's just blown off as bullshit with everything else, right? Nobody believes it, because who would have believed, the whole that we were selling machine guns to drug lords in Mexico,
right?
And they ended up shooting ICE agents and shit.
Bringing drugs back from Vietnam. I mean, it goes a ways back.
Exactly.
I definitely, when it comes to the UFO thing, I'm like Agent Mulder. I want to believe, but there's so many there's so many different angles, and it's like, so where do you cut through the bullshit to get to anything that might be real? You just can't.
The rectangular, the triangular thing, that was the B-2. That was definitely the Skunk Works Boeing that was working on the B-2 at the time. So, and all that kind of fits with the era in which they were reporting all those triangular, UFOs and stuff. So
it's government. My go-to is always the government. I'm like, it's the fucking government.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. They're assholes.
I can't wait till they unveil the Aurora project, because I've been waiting on that aircraft for a long time. It's supposed to go ahead.
I was gonna say, it kind of goes back to the cell phone thing you were talking about. I mean, we're all sitting here with these little rectangles in our hands, and they had the technology for that, 40 fucking years ago.
Yep.
So what do they have now that we'll get eventually?
Exactly.
Who knows what the fuck they have?
It's just amazing.
It's a beautiful time to live.
Yeah,
beautiful day and age.
It's the old Chinese curse: may you live in interesting times. And who did we lose? Oh yeah,
nobody of value.
Well, you calling Tennessee Marine nobody of value?
I'm just
Where'd he
fucking with you guys. Come on.
He's in the chat, so he's around.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
I see him. I am reading the chat too. I'm a little overwhelmed because I've never used Google Hangouts before and all this stuff, so I'm a little bit slow. It seems to be much clearer. I'm liking it so far.
We used to always use Google Hangouts.
It's not as robot-y, yeah. Yeah, man, but Discord is so easy to use when it's working right, man. It's just as good as this.
That when you get
this is good. I would say this is better.
Yeah. I know you guys So you guys don't use the private calls on Discord, do you?
I do.
What? What is
Yeah,
a private call
so
on Discord? Nothing is
exactly.
private on Discord. Nothing.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. But the private calls on Discord, you can actually create a call just like this, and you can even do webcams and everything. I don't know if it's available for every user yet, but if you have Nitro, you're allowed to do it, and it has way better call quality. Like, it sounds like somebody is sitting there engineering the call.
I have to say Discord's better than Skype, hands down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, so if they have a webcam thing where you can, like, actually do live or streaming, like, that's cool shit.
Yeah, I'll show you guys after the stream.
Cool.
I definitely have no aversion to being on camera.
No, you look great too. I was going to say
I look like shit, but I don't care. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, no.
I'm not here to look pretty.
Did you hear me earlier when I was saying initially I thought you were Casara Vera?
I don't know who that is.
Well, she's a YouTuber that she doesn't do as much stuff as she used to, but she's like this. I think she's in California. And you guys just resemble each other very strongly. So I thought this was maybe an alternate account that she had opened and was doing.
And doing like a catfish thing.
Well, and her name is Kersara. So I thought maybe the Kerosive.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of a weird serendipitous coincidence, we had going on there. So, dude, you are way smarter. Me. You're smarter and prettier and.
Well, I don't know who she is, but thank you.
Yes,
I'll take it.
You're more awesomer. So, I'm going to ride that dick until we go off. So
that's what's up.
I'm down with.
I got the lube for days.
That's why I was so frustrated earlier, man. I was really wanting so we could talk to you some more.
I was excited, like I said, just to even come and chill and voice chat. I don't get a chance to jump into voice chat on the servers and stuff very often because I'm usually at work. So it's just nice to chit chat with y'all. It's nice to shoot the shit.
Yeah, and Brian had expressed an interest into hanging out. So we're just like, let's see what happens.
Me too.
With this. So
Big Fat Brian's cool. I need him to teach me how to cook.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not. Fuck Big Fat Brian. You motherfucker. I heard that.
Fuck
shit.
Fat Brian.
You don't like this? It's because you can't handle this, bitch.
Yeah, say that to a Marine.
Too much ginger for you.
Wait.
That don't matter much to me.
Bro, I could snap you in half like a twig.
I promise you could.
I guarantee you I could.
I'd like to watch it either way.
Let's do this IRL blood sport.
I will fight you. I will come to your house and I will fight you both.
No. You know what's funny? Like, Brian, do you know Worst Enemy Ever? You heard of that guy before?
Maybe. I see some.
Who?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think he makes content, but he's always in like the Kumite and I think Gulf City, shit like that. Me and him have talked about, because he lives on the East Coast. Me and him have talked about, I don't know where he lives, but we've talked about like, fuck it, all these pussies that don't actually fight in real life, like we'll fucking do it, and then go get drunk at a pub and watch Gulf City cartoons.
Bro, if you start that real thing, I will buy a plane ticket and show up in a chef's uniform.
It's kind of a blast from the past. I kind of laughed. I didn't know what backyard blood sports was really, but the name.
Not those people. No, sorry.
No. But what I was gonna say is when that just came up recently in most people's things, all I kept thinking about was back in the '90s when WWE was fucking big, and like kids were like going out in their fucking backyard and like beating the shit out of each other, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, fuck the blood sword thing. Like, you should just bring that back. Backyard wrestling, man.
Do it. Well,
death
matches.
People like to watch it. Death matches, though. I don't think we have waivers for that. I don't think we can make that legal.
Yeah, we
I'm
can.
not sure.
We just don't call it a death match. We just say it's a sleepy time match. And then
if you so happen to die, from getting beat the fuck out of by me, I mean, shit happens.
Beat the fuck out. I'll pick you up and throw you, bitch.
It's a go to sleep, bitch tournament. That's all.
What do you weigh? 200 max?
Oh my goodness.
I got max on you.
I will say this, Brian. I will say this. In all honesty, man, bigger people have tried. You would be surprised. I got that country boy strength. You just it would be a good
Did you just admit to having retard strength? Is that what I heard?
I said country boy strength. I'm used to like
same thing.
Labor. Oh, shut up.
Do you know what I used to do for a living?
I don't care.
You should care.
It's like, I got you. I got you. That's right. In real life fighting, it's happening. It's going down. We're all going to get in a ring and murder each other. It'll be great.
Pop your head off like a bottle cap.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get some shins kicked, okay? You got some shins? I'm going to kick them.
I mean, look,
I'm going to kick your shin.
If I'm being honest, Captain Kerosive, if we end up fighting, I'm gonna let you tackle me, and then I'm somehow magically a bottle of baby oil is gonna pop out of my pocket and just gonna squirt it everywhere. I'm just gonna be honest.
I will motorboat you to death, Brian.
Oh hell yeah!
It's happening.
Let's make that video happen.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
Brian,
God,
you lost me on the baby oil. I gotta admit, you kind of lost me.
Vegetable oil, any oil will work.
Well, only a pussy wouldn't fight in baby oil, pussy.
You gotta get greased up. Haven't you watched Bad Girls Club? Jeez. You gotta pull your hair back. You gotta put your sneakers on. You gotta put your tennis shoes on. And you gotta put some Vaseline all over you.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's how we fight. That's how we fight.
I mean, if
We don't fight at all.
another woman wants to get involved in that, I mean, I'll watch. I'll throw some money.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I just talk my way out of everything.
Right.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'll just keep score. You guys go ahead and do that.
Irish in you?
Who, what?
You got any Irish in
What?
you?
Irish? Oh, probably. Doesn't everybody have a little Irish in them somewhere?
No.
That's the old joke. You got any
Nope.
Irish in you?
Not
Would you
me.
like a little more Irish in you?
I've got a conundrum. I mean, who knows? I haven't done the DNA testing or any of that, but for the most part, I'm almost, I guess, half and half Native American and also Norwegian. So my people raped and pillaged my own people.
That makes a lot of sense. You're tall, blonde hair, and blue eye, right? Like that's.
I'm conflicted. Yes, but with awesome cheekbones. My sister has the dark hair. She got it. Like, my grandpa was almost full-blown Blackfoot or whatever, and then my other grandpa his father was straight off the boat from Norway, so I don't know. Who knows where they came before that, though? Fucking, we're all mutts. We're all a bunch of mutts.
I feel you on that.
I'm mostly all German with, like, I guess I do have some Swiss, but, like, it's pretty much the same ethnicity, just a different part of Europe.
Yeah, I was going to say, Occam's last name, though, is pretty much straight American, like English. So how do you answer for that?
Yeah, bro.
Was it
Well,
Americanized?
I do have a tiny dab of British in me, but very small, like very small percentage.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Goatman, want some more Norwegian?
Just a bit of the British.
And both sides of my family were here before the revolution.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys anyone want to guess to what ethnicity I am?
Yeah, me. I'm
Sure,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
you're mostly African American, but slightly Asian.
That's close, actually. I am Native American, Ashkenazi Jew, and African American.
I heard you were black from the waist down.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
That's the rumor. That's
it's-
the rumor.
it's only 4 inches long, but it's 9.5 inches wide. That's diameter, not circumference. So you know, I hit all the walls.
They'll count it in the Congo. It's all good.
Yeah, right.
They'll count it in the fucking Congo.
Oh shit! But yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about America, though. We are all a bunch of mutts. Bunch of fucking mutts.
That's right, man. The great melting pot. And then we need to get back to that idea of who we are. You
For
know?
reals.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I think
My grandma used to always say that we'd all be very beautiful someday. We'd have
And
all
almost-
like golden skin, and we'd look great.
It almost surprises me how much not of a mutt I am, because like everyone else is always like, "Oh, I got this country and this country and this country," and I'm like, "Well, bunch of German,
Well, you're a
a
purebred,
little
but
British, and that's it."
just like with dogs, the purebreds come with short lifespans and hip problems.
Occam, you're as white gets. You're from Iowa, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Come on now.
I'm
You
a
just sprung
tasty-
up from a
tasty boy.
cornfield somewhere. You're just like straight out the cornfield.
No, I've never lived on a farm. Never really been much of a country person.
Oh, Well, do you have a
fact,
city
I
in
really don't
Iowa?
like that
Wait,
stereotype
No,
either.
no.
Iowa has cities?
I've been to
Yes,
Iowa.
I hate the
There is no
stereotype.
option other than farms. Des Moines
I
is
was
not
gonna
a city.
say. Yeah,
Des Moines-
I don't remember
You
seeing
mean
any
it's not
ghettos up
Des
in Iowa.
Moines?
Des Moines is a town, Occam. And that's the best, that's the best you got.
Des Moines?
Look.
Town.
Look, I'm just saying I hate the stereotype, the farming Iowa I hate it, honestly. I think just
We'll move.
Yeah.
it's just I'm not a fan of that whole thing, that whole lifestyle.
You don't like the
I
farm
hate
life?
country music too. I loathe it. It is my least favorite genre of all time. I will listen to anything.
Go
but
visit
country.
the city and then come back, and then you realize that farm life is way better than city life.
I was gonna say you'll appreciate
Okay, I've never
Iowa
lived the farm-
a lot
to be
if
clear,
you.
I've never lived the farm life. Don't
No.
want to, never will.
He won't milk a goat, is what he's saying. Not milking no goats.
I did actually. I grew up on a farm, and when I was a kid, all I wanted to do is move to the city. And when I was an adult, I moved to the city. And all I want to do now is move back to the country.
Yeah, if you do both back and forth, the grass is always greener. That's my experience, at least. Like, when you're in the city, it's cool for a minute. And you're like, God damn it, I just want to go back out to the woods. And then when you're in the fucking middle of nowhere, you're like, this is cool. And then you're like, God damn it, cabin fever. I'm going to go back to the city. So, yeah, each one has its ups and downs. You're stuck in the middle of nowhere. There's no stores at midnight. You can't just go get a Slurpee at fucking 1 a.m.
I would love to live in Seattle, I think.
Ugh,
Oh my
Just
god!
go for it.
Dude,
I'm in Portland,
I'd
for the
are you
record.
kidding?
Politics? Here's the thing. I'd hate the politics,
Yeah,
but I'd
no
like
shit.
to.
They're all
I tell
I like
people
the-
where I live. I don't care about it. I'm in Portland, Oregon. I'm in the Northwest. And Seattle's, it's okay. It's beautiful. But, like, everybody who lives there, like, wants out. There's a reason it's, like, the highest suicide per capita.
Damn, think about that.
And if you
Well,
drive, forget it.
It's not
Traffic.
Occam, I
For
do
me.
agree with you. I love that weather.
Alaska has the highest suicide per
I would love
capita.
the
though.
weather. I mean, it's not too far away from like the ocean and stuff, and I like that kind of
Nah.
weather the best.
The problem
It's
is
nice city. It has like the Space Needle. I love that thing. That thing's cool. Like
it is
I would
cool.
love to live in Seattle.
The problem, though, is like Seattle itself is surrounded by a shit ton of nothing. So if you ever want to go anywhere or do anything other than in Seattle, you're fucked. And the traffic is like worse than LA. It's awful.
Oh.
So don't drive. If you have a bike or something, or you skateboard or some shit, you're probably gonna be fine.
Yeah, are you a skater, by the way?
Back in the day, have dabbled, but
I knew, man. I knew that vibe.
not very
I
good.
felt that vibe, man.
I loved rollerblades.
Oh,
As
wow.
gay as those are,
No,
I
man.
fucking loved them. They were great, but nobody does it now. So if I were to rollerblade, people would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Man, remember when they used to have like skating rinks and shit, and they don't, man, they just,
Hell yeah.
you know,
We
there's-
still have one here. There's like one big one.
I mean, it's like the kids are so fucking sedentary now. It's like they can't even fucking go skating. I mean, for
Well, there's a
fuck's
really
sake.
cool video game about roller skating, so
That's true.
Oh,
that's what they do now.
That's
It's like GTA, but on roller skates. You just roller skate around and kill old ladies.
Like
It's great.
You could get a
good
video
slap
game and
pimp,
like
good
skate
slap
off a
hose and
mountain
shit.
with a parachute.
Yep. If you need better skates, you just like elbow the guy next to you and jack his skates.
That's right.
It's cool. This is what our kids do. I don't have any kids, thank God, but
Thank
this
God.
is what the kids do.
Yeah, I don't have any either.
My sister had some, so I didn't have to.
Mine
And they're all
too.
grown up now.
And my niece, we just saw the picture of my niece's baby. Still inside of
Aw.
her. Yeah, I don't know how many weeks it is. I think it's like 8 to 10 weeks, but it had a head. So
Like,
it
it's alive.
It's like it had a big old head and shit. And we're like, God damn.
Aw.
Oh, dude, I almost cried and shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I would remember her, you know, and shit. I mean, man, the older you get, the more you start crying at stupid shit, like
Oh, God, yes.
dogs on commercials and shit. It's just like, what is wrong with me?
In fairness, that Sarah McLachlan commercial is horrendous. I think everybody cries to that. If you don't cry to that, you don't have a soul.
Exactly. There's something
Brian might not cry to it.
I think Brian cries to it.
I don't know, he's a gender and all.
Brian, do you cry to it? Brian?
Brian's he's busy. He's microwaving some eggs right now.
Yeah, he's like he's probably on another stream.
He's like, I'm out. I'm bored. I'm gonna go do something else.
The cognitive failure trick. Whoa! Did somebody just drop?
It got a little quiet. Hello.
Tennessee
Hello.
dropped. He mentioned it in the chat.
Okay. See, I'm like all over the place. I'm looking at 4 different things.
It's so hard.
I'm trying to keep
Multitasking.
this thing rolling, baby.
Yeah, it's very hard. We got off to a bumpy start here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just heard hard a lot. That's all I was laughing at.
So where were you, Brian? Were you in another
Oh, your wife says she got red hair too. Right on.
Yeah,
See? Okay, everybody. Then everybody cries. Yeah. Everybody cries at those commercials.
We all cry at that shit.
What happened? What? Who cries to what? Sorry, I went to the bathroom.
Sarah McLachlan dog commercials, man.
Oh no, I laugh at those. Those are funny.
I can't. Like, I'll be like eating chips and it shows like a starving puppy. I have to change the channel. I can't take it. I'm like, I can't eat my Doritos and watch that.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there eating my chips and I'm like, haha, you're dead now. And then I'll just keep going.
God, you poor bastard.
No soul. No soul.
You're a horrible person, Brian.
I'm going to pray for Brian to have a soul one day.
Yes. Hey, everybody, let's have a group prayer for Brian.
Yeah, please donate to IRATE Prostate on Streamlabs so he can buy me a new soul.
I can buy you a new soul.
Yeah, and if you can, just go ahead and subscribe and like and all that shit, man. So
yeah,
I can
do all those things too. Yeah,
like it to fucking 500.
Don't have to donate a lot. We're gonna get Brian a used soul. It's still better than none.
That's true. Maybe it can be from a third world child.
Going back to your line of work,
they're not using them.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry, what IRATE?
Do y'all have like a discount on like floor demonstration?
No, I get an employee discount. I get 25% off. So.
Oh goddamn, that's a good deal.
Woohoo! Woohoo! 25%.
Y'all do.
Man,
our prices are low though. The prices are so low. It's flying out the door.
They're insane.
IRATE, we need to get him a used soul from someone in Florida.
Oh, you know they're like just laying around.
I don't think they have any in Florida.
So a wretched soul?
There's none there. There's none in Florida or California. We gotta go to Montana for like souls.
Right. The beach is just a soul sucker. It has to do with the sand, I think. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Arabs and shit. Yeah, I think we're we're onto something. Brian, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
We're gonna take the West Bank back? What? I don't know.
No, man. I don't know, man. Fuck Palestine.
That might be a woke. That might be a woke. Woke joke for the chat there.
Woke. So woke.
So woke.
So fucking woke. I thought I saw Scooby and Irving and well shit, they must have split. And William Stench Everett.
Oh, Stench is probably still here.
Stench is the man.
Yeah, hey William, what's up?
Yeah.
I don't know, he gives me the creeps. I don't know him, but he creeps me out, and not necessarily in a bad way.
Oh, William.
It's a little creepy.
Oh, you need to know William to like him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, he's very.
I'm not opposed to creepy. It's just a little creepy.
Yeah, he's strongly judgmental at first, but he'll hone in on your weakness, and he'll give you an opportunity to fix your armor. You know. And,
I think he might be a magician because he pops up everywhere.
I used to think he was a huge dick, and then I found out that how useful.
Well, that's the thing, you know. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just going to say, especially with YouTube drems and all the channels and people fight and all this stuff, it's such great entertainment. But when it comes down to it at the end of the day, everybody's a person. And pretty much, not everybody, but almost everybody has some redeeming fucking qualities.
I know who
was
you're
I?
talking about, asshole.
What? No, not you.
William does a wonderful job of taking the shit out of everyone.
I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, there's usually something about every single person I talk to or meet that I can say is enjoyable.
Well,
Very few, there's nothing.
So I personally am a connoisseur of trolling. I love seeing a good troll, you know, that does it properly. You know, they don't break character or anything. And William is amazing at trolling. He is top notch, probably top 10 of the trolls I've ever seen.
He and Communist in Space are the two greatest trolls I've ever met in my life.
Communist in Space is hilarious.
Dude.
T-Tac has trolled me pretty good in the past.
Oh my God. There's a couple on my channel where I've cut out this one major troll T-Tac pulled on Occam, and it was just beautiful. It was perfect. T-Tac, he can troll the shit out of your ass. Once he finds that one little sweet spot, he'll pop that butt when you least expect it, and you'll be going, what? Everybody's laughing, you know. Yeah.
T-Tac has trolled me many times.
Yeah, I don't have experiences with these people the same way you all do. We haven't bonded, so I'm unaware.
Yes, there's more things to be done, more conversations to be had. Because
certainly.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and I do, of course, love a good trolling. That's pretty much all we do to the damn scammers all day long is troll the shit out of them. Indeed. So, good times.
Indeed. And I would love to do a collaboration with you on one of those, man.
Yeah, you totally should.
Yeah, I think we could do a cool husband and wife thing with.
Yeah, we come up with some characters. If you got a movie you like, you like some voices. Yeah, I love doing movies and TV show themes. It's one of my faves. So.
Oh wow, like taking like the I don't know, Reservoir Dogs. Or,
shit like that. Like be Mr. Pink, Mr. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right. You know, I you can tell it's mine when I tell them I live on 1369 or 1366 Ghazi Kadzo Lane in Tupelo, Mississippi. You know who Ghazi Kadzo is?
yeah.
And they, you know, it's like they never get it.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you can get away with, like doing those characters and saying those quotes and lines and shit to them. They don't get it, so it's just like it's awesome. Well, but yeah, I got Mondays and Tuesdays off, man. Hit me up for collabs anytime.
Killer, man. That's days when I've got the most time to play with too. So that's killer.
Who?
Well, fuck. You know what? It's 2 minutes after the top of the hour, and 2 hours have flown by. And
yeah, well, the first half an hour was kind of
a little dicey. It was
I feel bad because I didn't know how to use Hangouts. It took me a while, so sorry about that.
We got you straight, babe. You
yeah,
all right?
No, it was all Occam's fault. I mean,
it was. God damn it, Occam. Why'd you have to do that to me? Why?
Yeah, Malcolm,
why?
What the fuck?
It's
why?
my way of trolling.
Why?
It's my subtle way of trolling people.
Fuck shit up. Take some names.
That's right. All right. Well, everybody, you got anything you want to pimp before we slide out?
No, I just want to thank you for having me on because it's been a lot of fun, and I look forward to chit-chatting with you more. So,
no doubt.
And to your amazing wife, Uzi Q, as well. You guys are good people. Thanks for putting up with my crazy ass.
Well, thank you, man. And we'll probably want to have you back here at some point in the future. I always like to do that with the good ones. I'll bring them back.
Yeah.
Know? Yes.
Just let me know.
Especially since I owe you a good clean stream without the fuckery.
I'd love to get in on some of that. Like, I think the last one I watched was when you and Brian were talking about Lost in Space.
Oh, dude,
that's the Thursday
thing.
Yeah, we're as a matter of fact,
I would love to join you for some reviews on that kind of shit because I watch that shit too.
All right,
all kinds of shit. I watch it all.
Anon is a movie that just dropped on Netflix today, and that's the one we're going to be doing next Thursday. And
fuck yeah! I mean, if you'd have me, I'd love to be there. Well, I'll watch it tonight.
Let's just schedule on talking like on Monday, and
right.
in the afternoon or sometime, and I'll hit you up, and then we'll iron it out and nail it.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, anybody else
Well,
got anything they want to pimp or squat or whatever?
Nope.
All right, well, this is IRATE Prostate. This has been another Creem Stream in the bucket. Remember, if you're not having any fun doing this shit, you're doing it wrong. Just remember that. Later.